Hey, hey, Beatloafs is back. Thank you guys for all the kind support for the first two videos. That was super heartwarming and I really appreciate it. So we're keeping it going. We're gonna make another one right here. I'm actually starting this the same day the last two videos are posted. I have been just the support has been overwhelming and it's really given me this massive drive to get back on Minecraft and keep doing what we're doing. And in the brief time between this recording of this one and the posting of the second video, some of you have commented, and I'm going to take some ideas from those comments, such as you can see, I got complimentary reimagined shaders right now. I had to change some settings, and I had to relog because for some reason I lost all these textures for a little while, but I got them back, which is good. I didn't do anything in the world different. Like, I'm probably down a few torches because I had to go into the cave and change some settings. I don't know if I love nighttime. Like, that's been my main problem with shaders is in the day they look fantastic, right? Like, that looks beautiful. The clouds look like nice and like rounded off. I love that, and this game looks incredible. But then comes nighttime, and then comes caving, and that's when it really, really becomes annoying. So we might have to fiddle with some more settings. Might be like turning them off from time to time, but that's neither here nor there. We will get to that when we get to it. The other thing, I at the end of the last video, I was asking what you think would be a good idea for base locations, and someone said the snowy biome at X0, Y5. So we're going to check out that chunk base real quick again, just to show what they were talking about, and then I think we're going to start our expedition, which includes going to the Nether, getting a happy ghast, for later, obviously, and making a portal from here all the way to that new location, and then we can move stuff forward and back, and then potentially villagers, unless there's a village nearby that base. So yeah, let's go back to chunk base real quick, and we're gonna take a look at the base location they were talking about. All right, so I reopened chunk base. I did it with Firefox this time because there was a lot of I understand why ads are needed, and this is a very good website, but it was getting a little overwhelming, so I decided to switch things around. They said -5. Not seeing what they're referencing in the middle here. Maybe I'll check that comment again in 1 second, real quick. So from everything I can see, I'm not sure if I showed it the wrong way, but the comment said to go here with the snow biome. And that's a plains biome, so I'm sure what they meant was the biome over here, so I think that's what we ended up doing. I'm not sure if it's one of these. These are quite large, and it's really difficult without knowing what they look like in person, so maybe after we make the portal, head over that way. If we put a portal down, we take a look around, and it doesn't look like the spot, we could always, start again, go somewhere else, go over here, but I think the consensus is snow base, because it's something different, and I can envision a lot of ways that can go. I'd love like a side of the mountain, a massive structure, or even just something subtle. But I think that's the plan. So for now, since our original base is somewhere around there-ish, because it's over there, the closest thing and the easiest thing to do in the Nether would be just go right here. I mean, you can go in a straight line this way, over here, but this is also near snowy taiga, near meadow, plains, what looks to be a cherry grove. Oh yes, I love the stuff near there. Okay, so that's where we're going. We're going to go into the heart of it. I'm thinking -2079, -3037, and if you ever done stuff in the Nether, you would know we're going to divide that by 8, but not right now. Right now, the focus will be getting into the Nether, heading in that direction, making some sort of tunneling system. Nothing too crazy, just like a 2x2 or maybe even 1x1. And yeah. So we're not gonna bring everything because look at this. The textures are just broken when I put on shaders. I don't know why. And the game looks really good too. I'm gonna try relogging one more time. Yeah, so for whatever reason, I relogged, and now everything's back. I don't know what the situation is, that sometimes I lose my textures. I don't want that to be a constant problem. So I don't know if we're ever going to change the, I don't know if we're going to have to change these settings again. But what I do know is I'm not going to worry about compiling things. I'm not going to worry about bringing the entire base with me right now. I'm going to bring what's necessary for this trip, which is a ton of food. Diamond pickaxe, obviously. Need obsidian as well. We don't have gravel yet, which always just happens on its own. And we're also short one... No, wait, I have iron. Yeah, I was about to say. With that being said, I do have the gold boots already, which is nice. I am going to make an iron helmet. And I do have to replace that... Yep, I do have to replace the shield that was lost. I need these arrows out here. I guess I keep the iron on me. It doesn't hurt to have extra tools accessible. You know what I mean? That's all the necessary stuff there. I don't mind having that ready to go. Let's do that. And yeah, I want to get moving quick. So we're going to need to grab some gravel real quick. Should not be too hard to find. Just taking a quick peek around. I'm sure I'll find some in the water, actually. And then we're just going to go into the nether. And start moving on. I think it's northwest, the direction we're going to. More north than west. Just looking for any piece of gravel here. There's one sink. Ah, there we go. Oh, vein miner, do I miss you? Do I miss you so? Yeah, the last, like, one of the last massive, not massive, but just like long commitment worlds I played was a modded server with my boys. It was called All the Mods. It was all the mods, mod pack plus not Pal World. Oh, what am I trying to say? And not Pixelmon either. Cobblemon, that's what it was. It was all those mods rolled into one. And man, it was something else. It was really technical and not something for like general YouTube use. Not something that's chill and you know, easy to digest and understandable as this. And honestly, this is much more peaceful. Maybe I'll show off that world at some point. But yeah, no, that was a lot and it was a little crazy, but I do miss some of the stuff I had access to. Being able to just hold one button, clear out everything in a range that's this kind of block and whatnot. Like, it was so nice. Anyway, so where do we stick this portal? I guess we could, you know what, I mean, no, I was gonna put it in the basement of this house, but if I am going to end up moving villagers from here to there, I feel like that'll make it a little more annoying. No, you know what? No. I want to leave the portal and be completely safe and not have to stress or worry about, you know, anything, really. So we're just going to put a ladder down here. We're going to dig out this little thing. Not really planning to expand this base any longer past its expiration date. But I don't know why my mouse has been acting weird. There's a brand new mouse, but the scroll wheel is like really loose. But anyway, what I was saying was we're not really expanding the base, but I don't mind having a little nether portal in a little mini basement room here. Just so that when we inevitably go in and out, we're safe. We're not worried about a creeper spawning. Say I get a massive lag spike, I'm not going to stress over a creeper spawning in front of me, because this will be torched up and it'll be, you know, away from the elements and whatnot. Do one of them for now. One of them. And I need my crafting table. Should not need more than that. I might actually. That's fine for now. And then, yikes, do I have more wood? I'm all out of wood. What is wrong with me? I definitely need more wood. Alright, well. Be that as it may, we don't need wood right now. So what we're going to do, 3 block tall gap. So, wow, like, see that? What is going on? I just blew on my mouse and it's still scrolling. Like, it's so loose right now. I've noticed that today. Anyway, time to embark on our new journey here. Here we go. Love this massive lag spike right as I'm entering, you know, the most dangerous location in Minecraft. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, okay. I don't mind the spawn, really. I mean, it's annoying moving stuff. And I don't love how, you know, crowded that area is. I am wearing gold though, which is fantastic. I just like how I have access to wood. And this blue wood is quite nice. Let me... Now that we've loaded this in, which is fantastic, we are going... I believe northwest, facing east, facing west, facing north. Alright, let's do the limited dirt blocks we have. If I had a hoe on me, I would do something with that. But we're just going to break this by hand. And grab that with the axe real quick. And then we're just going to dig in. Because we're going to go this way anyway. Dig in a temporary hole. Pause for a second, and then we will keep on keeping on. And if at any point we hit a soul sand valley, we're going to be looking for fossils, because those fossils have a chance of having a happy ghast, in which case that'll make villager transportation and really transportations of any passive mobs incredibly easy and really satisfying. Just put them in a boat, grab them with the happy ghast, move them around. Also, you know, moving large numbers of items vertically, or really distance as well, because you can kind of just AFK, hold forward. Let me pause for 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Like, my mouse is just being hypersensitive right now. I'm really not sure why. It's brand new. Anyway, let's double check that. Let's get the exact coordinates for the Nether version of the chords I just got on Chunk Base. So I'm actually going to take another pause briefly, but I'll show you what I see when I get there. Alright, so just divide x by 8, divide z by 8. We get our new chords, -60, -380. So that's where we'll be heading in the Nether, which, I know it's loading, which, let me double check, right, we're going this way. We are going north and west. So west is making it more negative, and north is also making this more negative. Okay, we're going the right direction. Let's keep on keeping on. We're not going to do a... I guess we could do diagonal, but it's just much easier if we do it in one direction. We did just lose that, but I am going to make an iron pick for the time being. Just because we don't have any more diamonds and I don't want to burn off this pickaxe immediately. Okay. Although I am concerned about durability a little bit. We're going to have to get quite a ways. Maybe I just do single block just to save on durability. I guess we could always make a gold pickaxe. We do have a ready source of that. But I wouldn't... While it would be fast, we'd burn through our very limited sticks as well, because I don't think I brought any extra planks with me to make more sticks. We could always just run back. It's so nice once you get like haste. Not haste. I mean, yes, haste with like a beacon, but just efficiency 5 on a diamond pick. And you just shred through this like it's butter. It's fantastic. There's no feeling like it. And then not having it, going back to basics, is so difficult to do. We're going to use netherrack as our building block now. I like to make this as simple of a staircase as I can, but with the lack of water in the nether and not being able to scale down easily, it's a little bit annoying. I just want to be able to get back easily without having to like crawl around, you know what I mean? Go over here. Okay. So I guess we just keep going in that direction. We probably, well, we definitely have the resources to just build out. We did not have to go up and down, but it's alright. I don't love the idea of scaling over this lava. If I do get knocked off, it is game over. So that's probably why I was scaling down. But it's not that big of a lava pool. So we'll see. Oh, this is so unwise. You know what? I'm going to play it passive. I'm going to do this right. I know what I just said, but no. There's no reason to risk all that for ease and speed. When honestly, it's not even the fastest way for me to do this. It's more of just an ease and like straight line thing. That's all it was. Because you just follow the red brick road here. I mean, we're going to get a rebate on all this netherrack in a second anyway. Now we do have to go west a little bit as well. Pretty much just as much, not exactly as much. It's negative 260 or 280, whatever it was. I'll have to check it again. Hello. That's fine. We have to go west anyway, so we're going to take a hard cut here. Alright, I'm going to hope that's away from the lava. I wanted this to be as straight as possible, but you're always going to have to deal with that kind of thing. Curious if this looks any better with the dynamic lighting in the torch. It does. We're going to do that. Even though I do like to have constant protection with the shield. I don't think skeletons and piglins are going to be our most immediate problem. I think it's going to be lava just appearing out of nowhere. Hello, quartz. Hello, openness. Still moving along. Looks like our pickaxe is almost out, in which case we are going to have to go back and grab more wood. I can't believe I didn't think that through. I always have all my resources on me. But hey, we are moving along, and while we run back, we can take a look and see if we pass any soul sand valleys I didn't notice. Now, right on that note, we're going to head on back. Yep. Okay. Don't know what that sound is about. That must be one of the new nether sounds, I guess. Alright. I don't know if ghast do spawn in this biome. I'm not honestly sure. There is at one point where I would know all the stupid, like, data for stuff like that from making farms. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank god there's no, like, hoglins. That was so dumb. But we're alive. We're fine. Jeez, man. What was that? Anyway, run over just like that. I'm glad I made an iron helmet. Not that that was the difference maker. We had like we lost like half health, but any more protection is so crucial. That is why we did not take the risk going above lava. Make that kind of mistake over lava, and it's over. Am I stupid? Oh, it's over there. All right. There's the portal. Fantastic. Let's do a little wrap around. Just so things don't get hairy and annoying. I didn't notice the Soul Sand Valley, but I will take another full look once I got the resources we're coming back to get. I will sleep off right now, because we are going to have to go out there and grab some more oak wood. Jeez. Oh my god. I would like to empty this out. Nada. Alright, let's get some wood. Do the acacia trees there. We have a massive oak tree there. Let's just go over here. One way to do it. Definitely don't need these torches anymore. There we go. It's just ugly, like, having this massive shield on your screen 24/7. You know what I mean? We're gonna get quite a bit of wood because I'm tired of not having the most basic resources in Minecraft. Oh, it's in my inventory. 23. Alright. Then we're gonna make like maybe three iron pickaxes, something like that, just for the trip. Make another double chest for this base. Dump off all the other stuff. All right. These big trees, I can't stand tearing them down. They're so annoying. Like, yeah, it's nice getting all these resources in one spot, but it's just like cumbersome because then you miss the one log that's buried in between like multiple leaves. And yeah, almost a stack of wood. That's fine for now. That's not what we're here to do. I will grab this one just because it's right in front of my face. Alright, little segue. I really wanted to make a bunch of progress in this video. It's already 22 minutes in. My god. We will get to this new location. We will put a portal there. We will figure out where this base is in this episode. It's more of an exploration episode. Things will get done, I promise. Okay, let's do some of that. Let's do some of that. Just for symmetrical sake, and then we're going to dump. We'll keep one stack, but we're gonna have to mine a lot anyway. Dump everything else. We'll keep the cobble. Keep the cobble, don't need that, don't need that. Definitely keep cooked chicken, definitely keep pickaxe. There we go. Keep wood on me for sure. I'm actually gonna keep all of this. Keep the sticks in there. All of that on me, like quick access. Obsidian can go in here. Warp stem can go away, that can go away. Alright, is there any other food I wanted to cook while we're gone? Got the mutton here, can cook that up. And it looks like we're good to go. Alright. I don't think there was anything else I forgot. We are going to make those iron pickaxes. Oh, maybe bundles are becoming more cumbersome than I would like them to be. Alright. Might have eaten through our iron supply more than I would have liked, but we did what we had to do. Now we can find our new location. Hopefully there's something nice, like what I'm thinking about. Maybe we don't have to do a mountain base. Maybe it could just be, you know, in the snow. Just a nice, like, big structure in the snow. But I feel like something on the mountain would be really nice. And if it's a massive mountain, we can dig into it, make it self-sufficient. Like, maybe inside the mountain we have a tree farm. Inside the mountain we have, you know, whatever it is we might need. Just accessible. So we don't have to really leave the base for all the stuff we need. Like, we don't have to go on these massive adventures. For wood, we can just have, like, a little enclosure Alright. Oh, not that way. There we go. What? No, yes. No, wait. Where am I going? Oh no. I'm already lost. That's back home. It is this way. I took a very long break in between cuts there. Oh my god. Wait a minute. What? Oh, wait. This is where I stopped fully. Yes, it is. Yeah. Because we're still going northwest. Okay. Where are we going? North and west. Okay. Well, I guess we can scale down. I know I wanted the long bridge, but for the time being, just keep it in a staircase and just running it, just so we can get there soon. Because I don't really know how OBS works. I don't know a thing about editing the YouTube videos, and I'd rather record this all in one go instead of having to figure that out. But I might have to, because I just kind of getting pretty tired. It is currently 11:30 at night, which I know isn't the craziest thing in the world. But when you work early in the morning, some mornings, yeah, you can get pretty tired. First interaction with a gas for this world. You know, a little more sauce on that one. Really? Alright. Man, he really still hit that, even though, you know, it was nowhere near me. Like, I was fully in the tunnel at this point. Alright, so we're going to -3 something. Let's keep on digging. Wow. Oh my god, my mouse wheel is trying to kill me. Okay, it's fine past that point. That's good. Okay. Still no Soul Sand Valley, sadly. Which is good in one way because it means, you know, we're not dealing with a million skeletons. Oh my god, one of my worlds. Literally, the portal that we had to the base was right on top of Soul Sand Valley, and it was impossible. It was so annoying to get out of the Nether, especially early game. Placing torches not for light, just to leaving trail of breadcrumbs, you know what I mean? Just if we are going to go this route of scaling mountains and whatnot. I was really worried I was going to smack him with my pickaxe there. Guess we go up and around here. Alright, quick little bridge. I ain't never heard no one. Alright. Shaders are doing okay. Like it's not too crazy. But I did adjust the lava. Jesus, I did adjust the lava the last time we tried out these shaders, so not too bad, which is good. Up and around. Come on, James Torch. Alright, now we're moving. Okay. Let's not do that. in the modded world I played, in this warped forest, they like I said, it was all the mods. So all the mods was part of the mod pack, and in one of those mods, in that massive mod pack, they added these like weird nether versions of Enderman that dropped like different types of ender pearls, and it was really interesting. I mean, didn't change too much. Like, it was still effectively the same thing, and they might have had more health. But it was just really, really odd that, like, because I needed ender pearls for whatever project I was working on. Wow, this is fantastic that the portal is, not the portal. Well, yeah, the portal will be, like, right next to that nether fortress, because the north direction, the Z direction, is almost done, and the X direction is a little bit more out that way. So that's fantastic. I don't want to go over. Wow. Wow. Is that hogging the spawn cap or what? I would love to make a bridge over there, but I don't really want to interact with those mobs at all right now. So I guess we're going to have to go around. Which means all the way around, but we're still, like, it's not out of the way. Glad we brought extra pickaxes, which was good. Alright. Made it down. Simple staircase makes getting back up much simpler. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. You know, for someone that uses their scroll wheel a lot, this is really becoming quite tiresome. There's got to be a way for me to work around it. Maybe I can access. Maybe it's a you know, a software thing. I doubt it, but you know, I'm being optimistic here. I guess we are going a little bit out of the way, but I am not right now going to deal with, you know, a massive bridge. You know what? I really want to though, because it'll make the rest of our lives so much easier. Okay. Double it up immediately. Hold crouch the entire time. Mediate risk. Well, things in this direction, we can't get knocked forward, which is all that matters. So really, as long as we don't get knocked from this side, which I do see that gas there, we do have quite the distance. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. We're close enough now where if we got knocked off, now we're overland. Great. And now that's down, you can kind of just sprint across it and not really have to worry. Fantastic. That's lovely. We're using our last few torches here. We're going to have to use something else to mark where we're going. You know what? This video is like, it's crazy how fast time flies. Like, early game stuff takes so long to do, right? So something as simple as commuting from one spot to another just takes so much time. But when you put a constant clock on it, that's when you realize that, like, wow, you spend a lot of time in Minecraft, and I sure do. Okay, so we actually made it. We're a little past it, so I'm going to pause this right here. We're going to take another look at that. It was negative 260, negative 380. So, okay. So it looks like it's going to be right around that tree over there. So that's fine. We can go over there a little bit. Because negative 260 is like here. Negative 380 is over there. Alright. Another little bridge. This one's a little scarier because if we fall, there is no nearby island anywhere. Did I hear gas, or is that sounds? I'm actually tweaking. Like, I'm so nervous, especially with like the fortress being here. I love that our portal is nearby fortress. Great for early resources, but man, that is scary. Okay, great. Did that. Make it too wide. Make it safer. Okay. Okay, well that'll be annoying when it happens, but for the time being, that's that. Negative 260 is right here. Negative 380 is right here. For a very small second, I thought I did not have the obsidian I needed, but we do. Okay, we have done it. We have gotten all the way from our original base over to this new portal. Let's check out this big snow area and see what we're working with. It's right next to Cherry Grove biome. Alright, here we go. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. You don't need F3 open right now. I'm gonna check that one more time because I'm getting the feeling that I've made a serious mistake. Oh my god. Okay, I just realized what it was. Oh man. Oh no. This massive trek I just took. So the problem was I had a negative here. So I would actively be in the snowy plains right now because I am actively at negative 2,000, negative 3,000. However, my seed does not have a negative. As you can see in the chat here, nope, no negative. I don't know how that happened, but where I am now is actually nowhere near where I need to be. And if I go to 0.5, well, there's still no snow there. But let me go to where our base was, which is, I think it was like 400, 780, something like that. There is a, yeah, we could have had a much smaller trip. I'm seeing snowy plains there. So this is like, I don't know what I showed earlier. It must have just been the wrong map. But what am I looking at here? We got snowy plains, frozen ocean. Oh my god, like I went so far out of the way, and I think there's nothing here. Just a little nether adventure, just a little like. Oh my god, what a yikes. But it's alright, you know what? We're going to make the most of it. We are going to make the most of it. While we did not find the location where we wanted to today, what we did find is a new village, which means more villagers, which means more loot. And we do have 2 bundles, so we're gonna ransack this place, get everything we need, and then I guess head home from there. And let's make a hoe. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna go back to the base. I'm glad we hopefully marked it enough. Hopefully I can find my way back home. But we're gonna grab up all the resources we can here, and then the great move will have a ton of stuff to get going. I think we have all the fruits handled, but I'm just gonna grab these just in case. Mm-hmm. No chest in there, no. This one definitely has a chest. A garbage one. I'm not taking that leather armor right now. I don't need a cauldron. You know, I really can't believe that happened. But it's alright. Could be much worse. Could have lost the world a couple times during the Nether trip. And on the way back, I'll really keep an eye out for, you know, any sort of island. Or not island, Jesus. Any sort of Soul Sand Valley. That's what I was trying to think of. Wow, that really, like, did not come to me at all. Definitely going to need these for villagers later, so I'm going to snap that up right now. I'd love to get another one of those. But I don't think I saw one at the village near the base, and I don't think I see another one here. I'm going to check out this one house here. This is a much more lively village than the one I have. Not the best village in the world, but, you know. It's got villagers, that's all that matters, right? I do like the free hay bales here. A lot of, you know, good for breeding, good for bread. Ooh. Nothing crazy, but nothing to scoff at either. I don't mind some, again, free food, but also, like starter emeralds. That's fine by me. Would have loved to get some, like, tools. Maybe, like, you know, some fresh, like a fresh diamond pick or something like that, but that's alright. So I made the most of this. We're going to go back to the base, find a new spot, and then I don't know. I really like to do no cuts for this besides like small pauses. We're already 40 minutes in. I don't want to skip any of the progress made in this video, even though, or in this series rather, even though in this video, the progress is pretty much null besides, you know, taking a massive adventure through the Nether that got us nowhere. I'm going to get these corner pieces back just because I just burned 10 obsidian. So now I'd only have burned 6. Wow, this takes way longer than I thought it did, than I remember it did. Because now we have to gather more obsidian for when we make the new portal, so there's no reason to let this sit here and collect dust. Man, you know what? I'm really thinking about just like getting the obsidian I need and just bum rushing the location, putting down a portal and calling it a day. Because I hate ending a video like this with just nothing done. What to do, what to do? Well, first the focus is to get back. And we do have a bridge to a fortress, which is honestly pretty dang useful. So, maybe not like a horrible waste of time. I'll title this video like Nether Adventure or something so I'm not clickbaiting. Because we did not find the location. I'm going to triple check that the new chunk base is accurate. And once I have that done, we'll find the new snow biome, which is much closer than this one was. Not nearly as much as a trek. So, whenever we do end up doing that, it won't be the centerpiece of the video, hopefully. But everything is taking much longer than anticipated with this series. Please don't die. 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 Please. 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 You know, honestly, it could be so much worse because this is a much more impactful ending than I had in mind 5 seconds ago. That's not to say that was intentional, because we've now spent at least 3 hours of our lives on this world here, which is not a lot. Hardcore worlds have been gone with much more progress, but it is so deflating to have all that progress snuffed out. We figured out a lot. So the next run, and there will be a next run very soon, the next run will, we'd have the shaders figured out. No more kinks there. We will speed run that first section to get back to where we were. Find the base location day one. I'm talking day one. We commute. No temporary base. We just go straight there. Don't even have to think about it. No, one run, overworld run. We'll do a snow base like we wanted, just in this new area. We had no sentimental value to anything here. I know some people like the Acacia Shack. I appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone for watching. But for the first season of Loaf Minecraft Hardcore, we're gonna call it an early end, but that's all right. I would flip it to me. There's no one here, so thank you all for watching, and I hope you stick around for, the next world, which will be coming probably either the day after this or maybe a couple days. But thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.